when the media is telling them this, all at once, every single media, you see the stampede, right?
Yeah. I mean, imagine you are a billionaire or even a multimillionaire, and you want to change country, and you have gold, a bunch of cash, properties, cars, watches.
Yo, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome back to Dano Crypto. What is going on, guys? We are super excited. We are back. Happy Monday. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Bitcoin went down just a little bit, nothing too crazy, just a normal dip in the craziness. That's the volatility of Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency markets. But guys, there's something else that's been pumping like a meme coin chart, and this is this channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. You're super chads, you're giga chads, and you've been being so supportive of this channel, and it honestly, it means so much to me, guys, because we've been grinding on this thing for the past 3 years. And it hasn't been an easy road. We've been banned. We've been bamboozled. We've been all the things. But guys, you've been here from the beginning, or if you have just been coming in just over the past couple months, we really do appreciate you. And we're just super excited. We finally surpassed 3K subscribers, guys. Like, it's insane. Like, we remember when we were getting excited about getting close to even just 1,000 subscribers. So just for the fact that we are here now is just amazing. It's amazing. But honestly, it would not be possible if it wasn't for you guys coming in here and, you know, just giving me your thoughts, your observations of the market, having the conversation with me, like being in these live streams, catching the, you know, leaving a comment on one of the videos, leaving a like all of this is a collective effort. It is not just me. So really, guys, I want to thank you personally. Like, I really want to thank you guys so much for just being a part of this channel, being a part of this community. And we really appreciate it. So shout out to all the new subscribers. We had a bunch of new subscribers come in today. Just the last 7 days, we had a nice group of people coming in. So we really appreciate you guys. And yeah, just shout out to all these new members of the channel. Man, guys, this is really cool. Like, it's almost like pinch me. I don't know. Sometimes I've had my moments where I'm like, what am I doing? But I guess I just got to keep going. We can do this. We can do this together. All right, so let's get into it a little bit. Enough of that, because, you know, 3K is cool, but you know what? The next stop is 10,000. We're hitting 10,000. We are not stopping, guys. We are not going anywhere. We're staying here. We belong here. We feel like we belong, and this seems like the place for me to be. And I know you guys feel the same way, where you're like, I feel like this is where I need to be. I need to be in crypto. I need to be in this market. I need to be in these charts. I need to be in the biggest growing narrative of technology in the entire world right now. So this is where we're at, guys. So yeah, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Make sure you're hitting the like button. That's all I ask is, we don't have any paid group. We don't have a private Telegram. We don't have a private Discord. We don't even have a Patreon. I don't know if we were supposed to do that. Was that like a thing we were supposed to do, like have a Patreon? But yeah, if you want to come, just be a part of the channel, all you gotta do is just come onto a live stream. Come to the live stream. Show me you guys are actually actively in the community here, and that's all we ask. Just hit the hit the like button, join these live streams, and make yourselves known in the Discord, and you will have your finger on the pulse. Apparently, I don't have the finger on the pulse. Apparently, because I think ETH is going to rip faces pretty soon, that I don't have the finger on the dial or on the pulse of the market, because I'm not FOMOing into the next Solana meme coin. I get it, guys. I know. You're like, I want to be a millionaire tomorrow. I want to be a millionaire tomorrow. You're like, I just want to put $1,000 into a pump fund token and then cash out tomorrow. Well, guess what? That might happen to you at a 2% chance. But if you actually just focus a little bit and zoom out and not get distracted by crypto Twitter, because it's easy to do. You get distracted by crypto Twitter. You see the screenshots. You see the Telegram groups. You see all these people going, oh, this is the back to jig-jack-do. And then you end up not even buying any fucking Bitcoin because you're trying to chase the damn pump. And then 10 years down the line, you're like, son of a bitch, I could have bought a giant mansion by just DCAing into some Bitcoin. I'll be the one to tell you that. I'm not going to be the one that's going to be going, yeah, you'll make it going into all these Solana coins. No, you have it's a roulette table. You will most likely lose all your money. So I'm going to be the one to give you the stable thesis and say, go for it, gamble, do the thing, chase it. That's fine. But if you don't have a plan and a backup plan, if that shit doesn't work, then I don't know what to tell you. You will be one of those people that sold all their ETH and then did something stupid. And then ETH goes to 10K. Everyone's praising Vitalik. They're telling him, I'm so sorry that we made fun of you singing. That should have been the moment where we bought more ETH, but we made fun of you. And so it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just when ETH is at 10K, you can come back to me and you can say, Dano, I'm sorry. We're sorry that we thought you were an idiot. Oh my gosh. But guys, I'll tell you what I did. Here's my strategy. I made over $6,000 in a period of 6 days. Basically trading, I made $1,000 per day. And this is with aggressively taking profits. And you know what I did? I took $3,200 and I bought Ethereum. I bought 1 ETH. It's like my safety. It's like a safety play. Even though everyone's saying ETH is dead, all this shit, ETH will probably pump to 10K through the ETFs and just the nature of ETH itself. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy. Yes, the gas fees are outrageous. When something happens like a Bored Ape crap or NFT, or people start to buy NFTs again, then yeah, the gas fees go up. I get it. But that's not going to deter me from being in the top 2 crypto in the entire market. It's still the top 2. It's still in the top 2 space. I think people think that Solana is going to flip Ethereum, but what they don't realize is that as Solana gets to 500, ETH is going to be at 10K. And it's still going to have 1 trillion of the market size in ETH dominance. So don't be surprised when everyone who is dogging on ETH now in the past couple months, in a few months, are gonna eat their words and be like, damn. So I will be fully prepared to be wrong. I'll be fully prepared to be wrong. But I think there's a high chance I'm going to be right. There's a high chance I'm going to be right, and that ETH buy that I did at 3K is going to be worth like $13,000. So that's my stable play. What's yours? What's your stable play? I want to know. Is it buying pump fund tokens until you hit it big? Or are you just going to actually be an adult and say, yeah, I can't go out drinking every single night. I got to build a family. I got to stop going to the strip club and actually find a nice lady. This is the mentality of some of these fucking crypto Twitter people. They're like in the strip club. Get out of the strip club. Go get a nice wife. What are you doing? Oh my God. Guys, this is just the nature. It's just the nature of what it is, guys. It's just the nature. It's called attention economy. Grab the attention, and that's how it works. Grab the attention, that's how it works. All right, so let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. Make sure you're smashing up the like button. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to anyone on crypto Twitter. What you need to do is do your own research and just zoom out. Zoom out. Don't let anyone convince you that you just like being safe and having a little bit of risk off to just DCA into some Bitcoin and Ethereum while everyone else is chasing the pump. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Just know that like you have your play, you have your strategy. That's fine. They can do what they want. Everyone can do what they want. That's all good. That is all good and fine. It's just the moment where you feel you are being pulled in a direction because of an echo chamber, then that's when you need to start to think, damn, maybe I should start thinking for myself. Maybe I should start thinking for myself for once. All right, so we have some news to cover here. All right, we got Bitcoin bouncing off of nice support off of our parabolic curve. We're going to show you the parabolic curve on Bitcoin that's been basically being validated as a parabolic curve in the banana zone bull run that we're currently in. We're in the beginning zone of it. But what I love is what's happening right now is we got basically like the A-team coming into the Trump administration. We got Elon Musk. We got Robert F. Kennedy Jr. We got Tulsi Gabbard. We have Vivek Ramaswamy. We have who else? I mean, it's a nice little list of people that are going to be a part of this administration, and the synonym and the acronym in this meme now is Doge as a hive mind collective idea of fixing the government. So this Department of Government Efficiency, if you saw the thumbnail, so what we're trying to build this narrative around the fact that Doge can still stay in the top 10 and actually possibly go to $100 billion market cap because of the nature of the meme of Doge. Dogecoin was retail's key into the crypto space. It was the gateway drug. It was mine. Dogecoin was one of those coins that got me into crypto and ultimately just basically like reprogrammed my brain to start thinking about investing, start to think about these things. And this is going to be the same thing for retail again in this market. Bitcoin's going to go over 100K. They're going to go, son of a bitch, it's really expensive. What's the most popular thing that's been memeing right now is the Department of Government Efficiency, Doge. And then people are going to just start spot buying Doge like crazy like they did in the last run. Now you can go down the line and start to think, okay, if it's Doge, then maybe it might be SHIB again, Pepe, Coinbase listed Pepe, Robinhood listed Pepe. Do you think these companies that are listing these meme coins and like Pepe and Dog with Hat are just doing it because crypto Twitter said. No, they understand something. They know that the floodgates are about to open and retail's coming in. Retail's coming in. And so what are the next things that they're going to speculate into? I believe it's Pepe. Now, someone also said, Headband called me out and was like, oh, you telling people that like Pepe? I'm like, I can't. This is the thing. That's why you have to just do your research. Do your research. You would think that, okay, I'm buying Pepe at the top. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Pepe could be the flag carrier and be in the top 5 in this cycle. You'd laugh and say that that's freaking crazy, but the metrics don't lie. The trading volume doesn't lie. It's sad, though, because we all had an opportunity to DCA and buy more Pepe all during the time of these past 2 years, but we let, like I said, crypto Twitter convince us otherwise. It was right in front of our faces the whole time. Instead, you might have swapped it into some swine flu or pork or a fork or a Pepe derivative or whatever it may be, a Ben.ETH token, some BS. So that's why you have to sometimes step away and be like, I got to make a decision for myself. I can't let these attention-grabbing assholes on crypto Twitter try and get me to do something I don't want to actually really do. And you know that to be true. You know that to be a very true metric of actually what happens in this space. But that's okay. All right. We're going to have to take this jacket off. Holy moly. We're sweating. We're sweating, guys. Holy crap. We're sweating. Gets a little hot in here. But guys, we have passed 3,000 subscribers. We're freaking stoked. And also we are just, we're stoked on this price action. And yeah, I know, funny enough, Peanut, we're going to get into it. We have the website up. We're going to get into it. We actually really like the website. I think whoever did the website did a great job. But we're going to get into why, even possibly something like Peanut, because of the fact of the Doge connection and the connection between just we'll get into it. We're gonna save it for later, though. We're gonna save it for the end of this. We're gonna save it for the end of the stream. But we're gonna get into Bitcoin right now. We're gonna show you guys what's been happening with Bitcoin here. On the short term, what's happened over through the weekend. We kind of had like a little bit of a weekend, like a bit of a weekend pump, and then we have the dump. So we're going to show you how we're sitting right now in terms of the short-term time frames. Basically, what we were calling, guys, on Friday was an inverse head and shoulders. We were seeing on the 45-minute a really nice inverse head and shoulders starting to play out. We had this shoulder right here. We had the head forming. We ended up trading up to the neckline right at 91,007, and now we're just kind of going sideways a little bit. But you can see that we extended the shoulder, and then we actually went back into the trend line, which is this curve. This blue line, if you're looking at it on the long term, on a different time frame, like a 4-hour, this is how you're going to see what is happening. We are trading on this parabolic curve from the bottom of these lower highs or these higher lows that established from this 59,000. This 59,000 level right here, $49,000 level has established new or higher lows each time it's gone up the curve. And so every time we've gone up this curve, we're establishing these lows. So this kind of went off the curve a little bit. So not too bad, but just a little bit. Maybe we can do like one of these. And even there, it still kind of fell off the curve a little bit, went below. Here, you can see it went and traded back into the curve. And then we started to break new all-time highs. And then we just traded sideways into the curve again. And so I'm thinking that we bounce and we establish another leg up, because during the bull runs here and during these moves, what happens is that you get green candles, sideways chop, green candles, sideways chop, green candles, sideways chop, green candles. And basically, we're just going to get this step ladder in Bitcoin because of the nature of what is happening. You guys, if you really start to pull in the metrics and connect the dots, you got BlackRock buying the crap out of these ETFs. We've only seen sell pressure just recently in the last 2 days of the weekend. We saw some sell pressure on the ETFs, but mainly we've been having record inflows of over billions of dollars into the ETF. Okay? And so combined that with the supply and demand mechanism of Bitcoin, where there's only 21 million, the supply is not going to increase. It's not going to decrease. The only way that it actually is decreasing is because there's Bitcoin that's lost forever. So there's not really actually 21 million out there. Some of it's gone. Some of it's locked. Some of it's not moving. And so for that fact alone, that there's OTC deals that are not going to be able to get filled, there is exchanges that are not going to be able to fill these orders. These order books are going to be absolutely atrocious, and there's not going to be enough Bitcoin to go around when it comes to the open market in trading. That means that Bitcoin is going to be offered at a massive premium price for people wanting to buy it. That's just is what is going to happen, as it has happened each cycle of the 4-year halving cycle. And then perfectly lined up, that it's been lined up with this election cycle, that finally we got past the election. We have sentiment in the market super strong that we have more of a Republican-controlled Senate and House, and more pro-crypto regulation. We got crypto people like Charles Hoskinson, former CEO of Binance.us. We have all of these people, former Hester Pierce, former SEC chair, as the new chair of the SEC. We have all of this stuff leading into what is going to be, I think, one of the most bullish runs that we've seen in previous cycles. Because Bitcoin will see that supply shock. We will see that pump, that supply shock hit. And we're going to see retail react of like, wow, over 100K, the fear of missing out is going to be so strong that it will cascade retail into tripping over themselves to try and get into this market before they feel like it's too late. Now, the awesome thing is that if you guys have been watching this channel for months, weeks, however long, especially in the past couple months, you would have already been front running retail. You would have already been building up your bags of altcoins, buying things like FTM or whatever, or AVAX and Solana, SUI. Say you're kind of going down the line. You're starting to like speculate into these things. You're maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little Tron. Hey, maybe a little XRP. HBAR has been going wild because of the speculation that that one of the CEOs of HBAR could be on part of the crypto administration regulation team. So, and also there's bullish news that this administration is going to propose a zero tax on crypto companies and crypto assets that are American based. So this means things like HBAR or XRP and any other coin that I can't think of off the top of my head that's American based. Because some of them are not, because some of them probably operate in America to an extent, but they're maybe registered in a different country. Maybe they're registered in the Cayman Islands, like a lot of these companies are. They're registered in the islands, or they're registered in the Bahamas, or they're registered somewhere else. But guess what? What if this administration actually incentivizes these companies to set up shop in America, in the United States? That means that this whole like narrative of America being like not pro crypto or really hard to operate in is going to go away. That means like we're going to be producing mass GDP of our own energy with fuel. If we're going to be producing our own oil, we're going to be producing our own Bitcoin. We're going to implement a Bitcoin strategic reserve for our government, for our balance sheet. And all of these things are ultimately leading to like, what the hell are you not in crypto for? You know, this is the time. Like, this is the time. This is the time. This is the time to be in. So I know I'm not speaking crazy talk. I know I'm not speaking crazy. But guys, put some emojis in the chat. Put some Pepes in the chat. If you haven't become a member of the channel yet, so you can put your Pepe in the chat. It's the only live stream where you can legitimately say, I put my Pepe in the chat. So you guys got to do that. And get your coffees, whatever you're drinking. And I want to give a cheers to you guys. I want to give a cheers to you guys because I know you're smart. You're zooming out. You're not letting this short-term volatility and all the GD Solana coins get you down. Don't let it get you down. I went into the Kendu Inu space this morning and had to tell Kendu Miyazaki, bro. I was like, what are you doing making another token? I was like, you're just proving to me that you're just catching FOMO on the Solana narrative just like everyone else. I was like, you just focus on Kendu. Why like you're giving me bin.eth vibes. You're giving me bin.eth vibes. The whole time, bin.eth was like, the bin coin is going to be the blah, 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 blah. It's going to be this. And then 7 tokens later and rug pulls later and like just garbage dumpster fire later, look what happened. So all I got to say is if Kendu Miyazaki has got some master plan to incorporate his cat token on Solana with his ecosystem, then all I see is just some bullshit. That's all I got to say. So it's just as easy as like, look at what Pepe's doing. Look at what Pepe's doing. Does Pepe have to make another token? Probably not. No, because it's Pepe. So you easy. Easy. But yeah, he wasn't too happy. He was like, you're giving me brain damage. It's like, hey, it is what it is. You guys can be in your spaces in your little echo chamber to beef everyone up. I was like, as any what place is an echo chamber of people trying to validate themselves is the damn Twitter spaces. It's like every time I go into a Twitter space, it's someone that is like sounding like they know everything and that they just and that no one else gets it. I'm like, okay. I don't like that kind of attitude. No, sir. I don't like it. We don't claim to be a genius or a master at anything. We are growing. We're learning from our mistakes, and we're not going to lead our community into thinking that we're some like genius or something. This is purely entertainment purposes only. And hopefully I've been entertaining you, at least a shred of entertainment. But the moment we start to get some ego trip and think that we know everything, that's when you need to check me and be like, Dano, shut up. You're not a genius. Like, cool it. And I will listen. But no, it's not going to happen because I'm not going to be like that. Because if you guys have watched this channel for long enough, you know, like last cycle, gosh, I mean, I just, made all the mistakes. All the mistakes. But man, it's priceless, the lessons that you will hopefully learn from if you did the same thing that I did. Maybe you round-tripped, maybe you got overheated, maybe you thought you were a genius trading and then started to go back in the market and then get wrecked. Maybe you had all your coins and eggs in one basket in one exchange and like FTX or Voyager and you got rocked, you got rugged. I mean, you know, we're all in this journey. And trust me, you're going to go to school. You're going to go to school being in crypto. So I just hope you are ready for the ride. But all 21 of you, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do so. We are over 3,000 subscribers. We finally did it. Thanks to the Moon Show. We went on the Moon Show this morning, and the community came in hot. And with the help of Mr. M and Crypto Kid, they were shilling my channel. So we just got those. We literally shot up over 100 subscribers in 5 minutes. So Absolutely amazing. All right. So let's go into the altcoins right now, and let's kind of see what's happening with the altcoins. If you guys go to danocrypto.com, you can actually get the crypto bubbles really quickly and fast in this section right here. And you can now see that, smashed like Bones Jones. You talking about John Jones? All right, so let's see. All right. So on the daily, we got Tezos. Tezos is coming back. Whoa, Tezos 36%. Tezzy. Back in the day, that was like the hot altcoin was Tezos. Remember, you can actually buy NFTs with Tezos. And we never bought any Tezos. We've never bought any Tezos. We've literally never even touched it. But we know of it. We know that's kind of one of those pre-cycle coins. And then also we have HBAR. Like I said, we had that bullish news on HBAR, the possible working in the administration. It is a American-based token. So I think a lot of these altcoins, kind of like HBAR, possibly like Stellar Lumens. I think Stellar Lumens is also American-based as well. I don't remember. And I think possibly Quant is too. So, and Algorand also an American-based, US-based coin? We'll have to go through the list and see which coins are actually American-based and US-based, because then that could be a bullish list of altcoins to kind of maybe speculate to hold for the long term for this crypto administration, this pro-crypto administration that we're starting to have in the United States. So, and guys, help me out. I mean, obviously I don't know everything. Like, let me know the other tokens that, like, I know HBAR, I know possibly Tezos and Stellar Lumens, obviously XRP, American-based, US-based. So let me know the other tokens that I'm missing that could be very beneficial to start looking into for this speculation. All right, so on the weekly, you can see like we've had things like the meme coins doing really well. We've got actually Mantra. I've been seeing this. I know someone in the chat was trying to give. They're like, look at Mantra, and so this thing on the monthly up 169%. On the weekly, it's been up 183%, and on the daily, it's been up 18%. It's only on the hourly it's been taking a little bit of dip because it's been pumping. So, maybe keep your eye on Mantra. We haven't really done any research on it, so maybe we'll check it out. Peanut, we had Alex Becker, the mighty Alex Becker, capitulate and just say, "Damn it, I made fun of the squirrel this whole time, and now it actually might go to over $10 billion market cap." Because of the nature of what this squirrel means and what it ultimately means as an encompassing narrative for this movement of deregulating the government and making it more efficient and not having so much bureaucracy and overreach that the fact that they end up killing a damn squirrel that was a rescue squirrel that was 7 or 8 years old and didn't have to, like, all the resources that went to kill the squirrel and the raccoon, that it's just, that's exactly how our government has been operating over the past 4 years, and honestly for the past 10 years of massive overspending and kind of slush funding our tax dollar money into their own pockets. And then we end up with a government where it's not for the people, it's for corporations and for slush funneling our tax dollars because we're too soft. We're too soft as Americans. We don't get outraged enough when we're being taken advantage of. You see when other countries are taken advantage of, or something happens with the government, like for instance when it happened with Egypt, people were in the fucking streets and they were like, no. And what was the other place that happened? Oh yeah, Brazil. They were like in the streets because they were like, this is not, like, we are not going to stand for this. We're not going to stand for this. And so America's probably like the only place where we don't all just start to have a collective like realization that we're getting screwed and like we should be like marching the damn streets in Washington, being like, this is bullshit. But the fact of the matter is that we all have jobs. We're not like fully like hardcore liberal leftists who don't have a job and somehow manage to have all the time in the world to protest and hold signs up in the street. I'm like, do you have a job? I'm like, how do you get the time to protest anyway? Anytime I see a big group of people protesting, I'm like, how are you going to work? What are you doing? Are you taking time from building your company? What are you doing? Like, how do you have time to protest? That's also my question, is like, I got a family to raise. I got a company to create. I ain't got time for that. So that's probably like, that's my reason why I'm not in some damn picket line or protesting the oppression of the system. It's like, I ain't got time for that. I gotta work. What about you guys? Am I losing you? Come on. Yeah, it's paid. Oh yeah, I forgot. I said the same thing, Nate Dogg. I was like, oh yeah, it's paid by Soros. That's how they're able to do it. They get some secret check from the Soros Foundation to go out and burn it down. Burn it all down. Soros style. Burn it to the ground. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Yes, you said it just right, Nate Dogg. Paid by Soros. I thought about it. I was like, how do they have the time? How are they able to do this? Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So we're hoping that our trades will recover. We have some altcoin trades in. Now, what's great is that we got a nice recovery on Bitcoin. So I think that it's going to be a little bit of a lagging indicator on the alts that we're going to have this BTC pump. Once BTC starts to cross back over that $92,000 area, that 93, which is basically once we surpass over 94K, we're breaking a new all-time high. And so once Bitcoin starts to break those new all-time highs again, 100K is this close. 100K Bitcoin is this close. This is going to create a wave of speculating into these altcoins because people think, oh, Bitcoin's pumping. All right, let's go. What's next? What's next up on the docket for the market to start to feel it? And so we felt it the past week, 2 weeks. We saw the little retracement. We're seeing the retracement. And how is it going to look ultimately for the rest of the market? Now, we do want to not take off the table a move back to 86. It could be that liquidity would like to go here. I would say that we still have money flow in. And if we're looking at the RSI, let's go on the... Yeah, we're starting to get some interesting little jaggeds here on the RSI, but if we go to the daily, that might actually open it up a little bit to where we can see, okay, so I like this. This is great because this actually might give us a bullish divergence. We get a bullish divergence and we get RSI doing this. We do a swoop and we go back up to 87 and... We could start once we get back above 87, we get this nice bullish divergence on the RSI, then that's when we could start to see that new Bitcoin all-time high. So it's like kind of what I'm more in the cards for because we have a nice daily green candle. We could we're validating the parabolic curve that we're on, and my target for this right now is not obviously, but I've been telling you guys for a long time that I think 150K Bitcoin by the end of the year is more likely than not. And if we don't get to 150, I think 120 would be a really great conservative play case, or conservative bull case for Bitcoin going to 121 because that's so great. That's still a massive move. From the prices that we're at right now, that's a 33% move for Bitcoin. And that will move the market. It will move the market. Now, there's something to be said about the dominance here Dominance has been going crazy, 60%, down to 58%. Then it went to 61%, topping out at 61. Now it's going back down to the 59s. Could it be going back down to 58, 57 to get back in this range? When it's between 57 and 56 and Bitcoin's over 100K, guess what's going to happen? Well, ETH dominance is going to go back up. And we're going to get ETH dominance at 15, 16%. You're going to get coins like Pepe, SHIB, Chainlink, go down the line of bullish, ETH tokens that are going to just freaking crush it. I mean, I think that if you just study ETH a little bit and know that the ETF is going to be a catalyst for us getting flows into Ethereum, just like we've had in Bitcoin. Look at how much has been flowing into Bitcoin as opposed to the selling. It's more so than what is being sold. There's more being flown in inflows than what is being sold. Now with Ethereum, once we start to see it surpass, look, even on the November 11th, did you guys realize that we had $295 million flow into the Ethereum ETF? All eyes are on Bitcoin and the Solana right now, and Sui, and anything else that you're speculating as a layer 2 or a layer 1 in the space. And so what I did is I did a counter trade, and instead of listening to everyone and being like, ETH is dead, blah, 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 what I did is I rotated a good portion of my profits into ETH. I basically took 3K and bought a whole ETH, and I'm holding it spot. It was a simple move for me. It's like I didn't blink or think twice about doing it. It just made sense. It was like, oh, okay, everyone's trashing ETH and thinks it's dead, so I'm going to, and here's the proof. Look, I took my profits. I took $3,200 of my profits, and I bought spot 1 ETH. And you can see also the cumulative P&L right here. I'll give you the cumulative P&L so you guys can see what I've been doing over the past six days and what we've been able to do in terms of trading the volatility on this market. Like I said, guys, on one day, on the 13th, we made over $2,500 on a trading day. Over $2,500 on a single day, and then we've been averaging about $500 per day in these markets, which is great. But what I did is just I didn't re-gamble back into the markets. I didn't go back in, only just a little bit. But then I said, look, I'm going to take a lot of this and just go into something that I feel is going to go to $10,000. I think even at the peak, maybe even 20K. I know people think that's freaking crazy. But when Bitcoin is at a $7 trillion market cap and ETH is still the second top dog and it's at 10, 15K, that's only a 500 billion more than what the all-time high was. All-time high, we were at $500 billion, maybe a little bit over, and we were at almost 5K. So do the math. I mean, it's like add the 500 billion, maybe even more, maybe a $1.2 trillion ETH market cap, market share, and there you go. You bought ETH at 3K. And so just don't do what I'm doing. Don't do what I'm doing. You do your own research. Do your own research. Don't copy what I'm doing. Don't listen to me. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. I'm telling you what I'm doing as my thesis and my risk management, my strategy. And that is what we're doing. It was an easy decision to make. Very easy. Now the question is, Flip Zarowski is saying, will Bitcoin go back to 80K? I don't know. Let's make a poll. Let's see. All right, how many people are watching? Let's see if we can do a poll. Let's do a poll. What do you think Bitcoin's going to 80K? Is Bitcoin going back to $80,000? We'll start the poll. Yeah, not financial advice. But everyone knows that it's not financial advice. All right, so let's see how many people are watching across all platforms. We got 16 people watching on X. We got one person watching on Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch watcher, the lone one Twitch watcher. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And if you haven't hit the like button yet, just make sure you're smashing the likes so we can get it over 20. A little bit of a slow Monday, but nothing too crazy. We had a lot of people watching on the Moon Show, so shout out to any of you guys who are moonwalkers or are coming from the Moon Show. And now the channel being branded to The Moon Show. It was The Moon for forever, and Carl, shout out to Carl Runefelt, made the decision to rebrand the channel to The Moon Show. And we're hitting it hard, guys. We're going into this bull run, setting it up. Fine. Nope, headband, get out of here. Nope, you're not allowed. Get out. No, I'm just kidding. I think me and Headband are actually gonna hang out soon. He said he was going to be in a certain state, and I thought to myself, man, it'd be really cool to hang out with Headband in RL, and we'll probably take some pictures together. I don't know. We'll see if we don't have a falling out from him telling me I don't have a finger on the dial, son of a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Like, I can't have a fallout. I already made it. That's funny. Nice. That's awesome. See, that's the thing. Like, you guys can play different strategies. Like, Headband's choosing to gamble on pre-sales and pre-launches and new tokens and things like that. That's fine. And he probably is doing really well. He's probably making gains. He's making gains. I don't know if he's making more than me. Maybe he is. But it's not my strategy. I don't want to do that. Maybe I'm missing out. That's fine. I just don't want to. For me, those types of emotions, I don't want to deal with them. I was doing that in 2023. You already made it. You already bought. Yeah. But what are you talking about? Are you talking about a specific token? Well, I'll tell you what token that I've been really liking is Ponky. I've been liking the Ponky there, as you can see. That I just revealed a little bit of my Solana wallet. My Solana wallet has like the death of dust. It's got like these dusty garbage. Like, I bought some freaking garbage Politify token, went to zero. Like, that's what I'll tell you guys. It's like, it's not all what it's cracked up to be. Like, you put in one SOL, you expect to get like thousands of dollars the next day. Yeah, it's probably like not going to happen. It's probably going to go to zero. So the play that I'm doing mostly on Solana is Ponky. That's the one that I'm liking. And you can see it's actually doing really well right now. You can see it's actually doing pretty well. Speaking of Ponky, let's pull it up. Oh, man, it's been just crushing it. This is the Ponky Wrapped Soul pair that's on Radium. And we've been talking about Ponky for a hot minute now. Ponky's, they always like our posts, too. I'm like, I wish we could just get Ponky on the channel or do some kind of collaborative thing together, because I think it would be a good pair. It'd be a good pair. I think we would make a good team, me and Ponky. I think Headband High honestly has pointed that out as well. Let me see. Okay, Gas Station Boner Pills has the craziest, richest team I've seen in a while. What they've done on the chart and in the Telegram has to be the most similar. It's Harry Potter. Oh, okay, I haven't. Stop it. Stop. Are you for real? Hold on. gas station boner pills. Okay, but what's the ticker? What's the ticker? You know the ticker. Gas station boner pills. Oh my gosh. Where's the red light district when you need it? All right, gas station. But what's the ticker so I can look at it? I need I need to know this. Oh, guys, and I did something. Eyes on XTZ. Eyes. I'm supposed to be making a token for my NFT project called Eyes. That was my whole kind of roadmap. If you guys didn't know, like, because I did this when NFTs and like the market was like in a bear market and no one gave a rip. Like I was like, oh, this is when ordinals were kind of coming back a little. They were like coming in, and I was thought to myself, oh, like this will pop off. The ordinal Eyes with the Bitcoin narrative, and I started it on Polygon, and we were going to eventually inscribe each of these ordinal Eyes on the Bitcoin blockchain as an ordinal, and then we were going to create the token called Eyes with a Z. And then we were going to have that connected with it, and I think, yeah, if you guys actually want to come together and do a community takeover of ordinal Eyes and help me do this, man, that would be actually kind of cool. Because ultimately, we could create something really, really, really fascinating here. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? But that was literally, that's funny that you mentioned that Eyes. I was like, oh, this is literally what my plan. That was my plan. It's just I didn't like really push for it, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. So this is still in phase. I mean, this is still in phase. I mean, like I could all of a sudden all of these could just sell, mint out, and then starts a whole community of Bitcoin ordinal Eyes holders, and then ultimately we end up creating a token, like full fair launch. Like I don't have any tokens, I don't have any nothing. It's just like, here, do what you will with said thing, and then we just build it from the grassroots. Just build it up. I know, that's the thing. Like no one, it's like ordinals were kind of hot, and it's like no one, it's like kind of like, it's not as of a push as what we were thinking it was going to be for a moment, but then now no one cares. But the name itself, like ordinal Eyes, I just really liked that name. I really liked the name, the vibe. I really liked how a lot of these came out because they're AI generated, but they're very specific on which ones that I ended up creating and ultimately picking, because I created hundreds of them. And ultimately, I ended up picking only about 80 out of the hundreds that I ended up minting. And they're very unique, one-of-a-kind type NFTs where they have rarities built inside of them. So if you guys want to check out the collection and actually, look at it and examine it, I don't even think we have any actually up for a sale. So what we also got to do is we have to actually add a floor price on these, because I think the floor price on these all expired. I had them all set at maybe I think it was minimum $50 or something like that. So, but either way, anyway, that's just so you guys know, that's what we have in the little back burner thing. It's always on the website. It's always there. If you show us where the money goes, we buy. If you can't, then we don't buy. Yeah. So the money obviously whenever the sale is done, I should have done it through a completely different wallet, because I minted them on my own damn wallet, which was kind of dumb. So the only way that I would be able to circumvent doing that is I would have to, I don't know. are you guys smarter than me with NFTs? What would I have to do to make it to where it goes to like a completely different wallet? Or I think that I do have creator fees. So if someone bought it, like I think a portion of it would of the sale would go to me, like the creator. Yeah, I know I need to hire someone. I know I need help. I need help doing this. No time to care. Just hire, only print. Yeah, Headband, can you help me? Can you be my NFT advisor for this? Can you like assemble the troops and get some people from Harry Pepe and people from the CT community, like the NFT bros? I need the NFT bros. Like, where's Thread Guy? Where's Thread Guy when you need him? Where is Thread Guy when you need him? All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is a fun stream. I've been having fun. This is fun. We're just chatting. Wile E. Coyote. Shout out to Wile E. Coyote. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. All right, so do a series on them with NFTs, and next do like a futuristic eyes. Futuristic eyes. Okay. Could do something like that. That'd be cool. You said my body hasn't stopped raising hair on my body over every other 5 minutes. Guys, I think I revealed it on the Moon Show, but does anyone watch from Dubai? Does anyone watch from Dubai? Do we have anyone watching right now that lives in Dubai? Do we have any Dubaidians, Habibis? Do we have any? Because we're gonna be inside of you. I gotta stop drinking coffee too much. All right. We're gonna be in Dubai in December. I mean, this was kind of out of the blue, but then we started to connect the dots, and we're like, oh, this makes so much sense. We got to go to Dubai in December, and so there's gonna be 2 different events that we're gonna be at in Dubai. We're going to be at the Bitcoin MENA conference, which is on the 9th and the 10th. So I think we'll probably manage to get there on the 10th. And we'll be at the Moon booth. We're going to be at the Moon booth. There's going to be a Moon Show booth at that particular event. So make sure if you're there, come and say hi to all the usual people, usual suspects. Excuse me. And we're going to have some fun. This is going to be the first time going to Dubai. And we're just going to use this experience to just make new friends, connections. I don't know, guys. Tell me what I should do. What should I do? What should we do? Hope you made a little money on Jorg. Well, I told you I put $25 in it. It went up to $45. And now it's back to $19. I didn't sell. I had told you I put $25 in it. That's it. That's it. I was like, I'll put $25. Said I'll put $25 in it, and then literally, it's funny, Headband. As you told me to put $25 in it, it did go up 2x, and then I just stared at it. It's, I did that with the coin that I was thinking I'm probably going to get rugged. I did this with Dougal. Dougal was this dog character that was supposed to be a part of the Matt Fuhrer narrative. And I was like, oh, the website actually looks good. You guys probably remember I actually mentioned it on stream. I said, look, I was like, this thing's I'm probably going to get rugged. And so sure enough, I got rugged. And but the funny thing is I had the opportunity to G'd out at a 3x because I put 1 soul in, ended up with 3 soul, and I watched it go all the way to 0. I watched it go to 0. And that's mostly what is going to happen to you. what I just explained, that's like 95% of what will happen. Other 5%, you'll sell, you'll get out, maybe you'll hold it for 2 years so then you can get your money back. I don't know. But Headband is playing a tricky game there. Headband is playing a tricky game. But hey, if you're good at it and you don't want to sleep, you just want to lose sleep and never sleep, then do what Headband's doing. I love Headband. I love that you're in here because I love using you as a counter narrative of like, you got to make connections in bear market and set and forget. Yeah. Honestly, like during the bear market, I've told you guys like your play was Pepe. I mean, everyone was dogging on it. Everyone was trying to get you to buy their freaking garbage token. The whole time they were like, don't buy Pepe, don't buy Pepe, don't buy Pepe. And a lot of people listened. And all you had to do was just not listen to them and be like, that might be the strongest meme that we could possibly have. And it ended up being like that. It sucks. You feel stupid and you're like, oh my God. I know. But see, that's the thing. I just don't want to do that. Like, I get that if you get into something early, you can sell it and then you can make a lot of money. But there's something interesting that I think about when I hold Pepe or I hold something maybe like a Ponky or I don't know, like more so than you think about the utility. You're like, okay, it's a meme coin, doesn't have utility. The utility is getting attention into the coin and then they buy it. But what if, say, you become a Pepe whale, you become a Pepe millionaire, and all of a sudden there's these incentives in different like exchanges saying like, hey, like you can like crypto.com, for instance, you can use your Pepe on the card. Like you can send your Pepe directly to your crypto.com account and just like easily use your Pepe and not have to do like a conversion or something like that. So I think about it that way. I'm like, okay, like they might do that for Ponky. Like Ponky would be like spendable on a debit card or something like that. Or they do some giant Pepe event and like you just verify you're a Pepe holder and then you can, it's just kind of like the NFTs. It's like you have an NFT, you can get into the special event because you have the thing. And so I kind of think about it that way. And it's just because I like crypto. Like I want to make money. Obviously I'm here to make money, but also I want to like be in and kind of know where you could be leveraging. It's just like when I have a lot of Bitcoin, you could leverage some of that Bitcoin and be able to take out a loan, or maybe you can, I don't know. You just kind of, you can do more stuff with it. You can be more in with what the mechanisms are of the token. I don't know. That's kind of how I think about it. And that's why this time I just want to hold more Pepe. Like I had to take the conversation of crypto Twitter away and just like, and be like, if I just look at the metrics and the charts and the volume on Pepe and just look at it objectively or subjectively, it's just, it could be the flag carrier for the whole meme coin super cycle that everyone's talking about. It's kind of like how BTC's the daddy, BTC's like the big daddy. Pepe is proving that it's kind of still it's the top dog. It's the top dog. So I just told myself, you know what? I know I'm buying Pepe at a $4.7 billion, an $8.9 billion market cap, but I bought before then. I bought before it started to really pump. I think I started buying back Pepe again when it was like in the number 50 something spot. It was like around here. It was like at 2 point something billion or 1 point something billion. I was like, all right, I'm gonna start DCAing back into it. I started gonna DCA back into it because I think it's the flag carrier for the meme cycle. It's just like Doge, how Doge solidified itself as like, look, we're in the top 10, we ain't going anywhere. And then you saw kind of like how SHIB ran off of that sentiment of Doge. And then now Pepe is just blowing past some of these projects like Litecoin and Stellar. And even Litecoin like started to think, okay, I've got to figure something out to get more attention on Litecoin and classify myself as a meme. They started a movement called the Meme 2 movement, called in all the troops, called in all the reinforcements. They were tagging Dogecoin, tagging like all of these accounts to say like, help us create the narrative that we're all meme coins at this point. You know, we all basically are meme coins against Bitcoin. And Pepe, they surpassed all these fundamental projects. And so I told myself, you know, I'd like to just like have a bag of Pepe as a safety, just like how people started to build a bag of Dogecoin before it got into the top 10. And all of a sudden they're holding a big bag of Doge and it's in the top 10. And you're like, dang, that makes me feel good. I want longevity. I want like long-term. It's like, beforehand, it was like you could do a 401k as a boomer and do the 25, 30 year, whatever thing. For us, it's like, if you just don't think that you're going to be a millionaire in like a week, like give yourself a 5-year trajectory of setting yourself up, especially now that we're in a perfect time of the market where we're in the bull run, we're in the bull market. So the bear market is not really in sight yet. You know, the bear market's not really in sight yet. And that, my friends, the bear market, when we enter in the bear market, the next one, that's when you're going to see which coins you invested in are either shit or they're long lasting or they're like middle ground, like stables. You're going to figure that out. That's when you're going to figure out what coins are absolute trash that no one cares about and they will sell in a moment, or you have longevity, like Dogecoin. Dogecoin actually was able to hold itself up with the help of Elon. Elon's a big factor, but then gosh, now you got the Department of Government Efficiency to add on to it. That's the kind of shit you got to be looking for. I know I'm not speaking craziness. I'm not crazy. Am I crazy? Put a 1 in the chat if you think I'm absolutely insane and I'm just talking. $69. Okay, cool. That's the thing, guys. If you've been following me long enough, like I'm not some like I do not claim to be some fucking master or know everything. Like I'm in the journey just like you guys are. I'm in the journey just like you guys are. It's not not trying to prove anything. I'm not trying to prove anything. I'm just I am in the trench just like you guys are. I'm in the trench like you guys are. I will say though, if there's one thing that I have been really good at is drawing on these charts like a kindergartner and then the drawings playing out exactly. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but the crypto gods are rewarding me by every time I draw like a little trend line or a squiggle, it just starts to trade exactly on the drawing. Like for instance, crypto total market cap. Look at this. Look at this. Total 3. I don't know if I can draw a better bull flag breakout, cup and handle breakout than this. It literally traded inside my drawing. Exactly inside the drawing. I don't know who else is doing this like this, but man, it's breaking out. Well, it's funny. They might be watching it. Well, it's funny. I told my wife that I always find it hilarious when people like Carl or people like Jason Casper come into the live stream, because if you think about it, those guys, they're like they're top dogs. They're like, they're crushing it. I'm like, who do they watch when they want to like look at and see a different perspective on the market or whatever? I was like, they watch Dano Crypto. And my wife said that. I was like, damn, my wife is so bullish on me that I don't know if I deserve it. But I thought about it and I was like, damn, yeah. I was like, who do they watch? What channels do they watch? What channels do they watch? They have to have some viewing pleasure as well. They watch the little guy. My wife is super cool. She's the one that, like, if I didn't have my wife as like my like confidant, like partner, like wing woman, holy shit, guys. Because she says these little taglines sometimes that just like that help me so much. Like, because I sometimes will downplay like what I do, or I'll say I have a small channel, or oh, my channel's small right now, but it's growing. And she's like, no, don't fucking say that. You need to say my channel is growing, my channel is up and coming. It's not a small channel. Like, and so that's my wife saying that. So, man, when you have someone like just switching your vocabulary, even just by one word, that's all it takes. One freaking word of you changing your attitude, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm not a small channel. I'm a growing channel. I'm a big channel. I'm a channel that will be big. Dude, you can't put a fucking price on. I'm sorry I'm throwing the F's around, but you can't put a price on that. You can't put a price on that. It's priceless. One word can change your whole outlook. It's amazing. And I told you guys before, like, I've had a problem sometimes of having just a shit attitude and inside my mind, you know, like blocking myself from what could be like just an ascension to my higher self, my potential, like what I'm actually capable of doing. Well, so honestly, I realized it really strong about moving into my new house, because I sold my house. All these good things happened, and I'm in my new house that I'm renting. Like, we executed a plan. We did all these things that are good. And then I realized that, like, out of all of that, I still had this shitty attitude. I had this like shit attitude about like just in general. And I had to step back and say, whoa. Dude, you got to like get yourself together. Like you got to get yourself together. You have to have a better attitude in your mind, like in your head. Like you have to just have a better attitude. And the moment that I did that and really vocally commanded myself to have a better attitude and an outlook, I started winning trades. I started, everything started to line up better in a better energetic pathway towards success. And it's all because of just an attitude switch, complete attitude switch. Yeah. And yeah, man, it really makes such a big difference. Like I just noticed like I was being more aggressive with taking profits. Like I became more focused, just having that clear attitude. I hope I'm not beating a dead horse, but it really made a big difference for me, guys. So if you're having issues with that as well, and you're like having a hard time having a good attitude about what's happening right now, just try it. Like try to just clear your head and just get some time to kind of like be silent in your head a little bit and think about all of like the good things. Think about all the positive things that are happening in your life. Think about all of those things, because there might be some things that are, not working out so well, and that could make you kind of slope and slop into a gooey, sticky kind of mentality. But if you were to probably write down on a piece of paper and split it and be like, okay, what are the things that I'm like grateful for? Like, what are the things that I'm proud of myself? I guarantee you it probably will outweigh the things that you're upset about or that might be making you mad or disappointed. And you just lean into that other side. You lean into the one of the things that you're more grateful for. And the gratitude and the compassion for yourself is huge, because I was having no compassion for myself, no like remorse. Like if you were to hear the things that I've said to myself, you'd be appalled. You'd be like, geez, dude, why are you so like calm down on yourself? And so the person that you gotta love the most sometimes is you. You gotta be okay with yourself. Like it's okay. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect. But if you can get to a point where you can appreciate yourself, love yourself, forgive yourself, have a better attitude, know that it's not just about you, that when you are feeling like that, you're affecting other people around you. So then it isn't just about you. It's about how you're rippling out your attitude around other people and all the people in your life. And then you start to see the rippling effect of you being just nicer to yourself. I hope that helps. I really hope that helps. Yeah, we're all locked in. Yeah, if this is the time to be locked in, this is the time to be locked in. This is it. Like, this is the time to, like, don't hang out with friends. Don't get into, like, some new relationship with a girl to get distracted. Or a guy. Whoever you're trying to date. A monkey. I don't care. Like, just, you need to focus. Stop going to the strip club. Stop going out. Stop drinking all the time. Those little get-togethers, the little hangouts, your friends calling you, hey, bro, I didn't see you at the fucking... It's like, no, I need to retire my entire bloodline this cycle. I don't have time to go to the bar. That's what you need to tell people. Cool, Timmy. You're gonna drink some drinks, and then you're gonna be poor. Oh, espresso martini? Oh, the espresso martini. Oh, it tastes so great. Guess what tastes great? You retire in your freaking bloodline. All right, I got a comment, but it was retracted. I don't know if he wanted to say it, but he said, greetings from Belgium. My first visit to your channel. Congratulations with your work. Hey, thank you. Yeah, peanut butter sandwiches taste great for a couple weeks. I can't tell you how many times I probably should have just eaten rice and not spend like $25 on like some Asian food because I'm a degenerate. I'm like, I'll take the rice. Oh, okay. Oh, you were okay. This is a new. Okay, so Vlaams Belek. Oh man, I'm probably destroying your name. I'm not going to say it. It says greetings from Belgium. First visit to your channel by the moon. Congratulations on the work in Belgium. You drink the best and beer and chocolates. Yes. I would love to go to Belgium. That would be great. Yeah, the best beer and chocolates. Chocolats. Yeah. The Belgium beer. Belgium. Giving the Belgium dip. The Belgium dip. What's that from? I just got reminded of some old joke. Giving the Belgium dip. What is that from? Please help me. Am I going crazy? What is that from? What is that from? I feel that's like an old 2000s thing. What is that from? What is that from? The Belgium dip. That is something just got, like, you know when you hear something and it's like an archive of your hard drive? Please help me, or this is going to drive me crazy all day. Please help. Please help me. I might need help. I might need serious help. All right, let's check the trades, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being with me today. We've been feeling a little crazy. Just a little crazy. Don't know that joke, but belegger means trader in Dutch. Ah. So, Vlamzi? How do I say that? Do I say Vamzi? Vamzi Belegger? I'm always butchering people's YouTube names, so. Oh, God, we didn't even done any shilling. Okay, so we're doing 2 giveaways. Today and tomorrow is the last day to do the OURBIT giveaway, which we've actually had 6 people sign up so far on the OURBIT. So let's get the signups going because you guys are going to be able to win the ticker Bitcoin merch. Vlaams is Vlandries. Vlandries. All right, so check it out. BITFLEX, we're doing the treasure giveaway. So this is your opportunity to get a cold storage wallet. If we get enough signups and we get like a lot of signups, we got to get it up to 30 to 45 people, because then we can actually give away more of these treasures. These treasures are awesome. They're really cool. Love the dashboard. Great way to store your crypto in a safe way, where you have the seed phrase, and you can hold your Bitcoin on there for generational wealth. There is a Costco coin, and it's the Costco hot dog. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know where that went. I think there was a small narrative of the Costco coin, and it was because of the hot dog. It was like the hope was that the Costco coin would get to $1.50, which is the set price of the hot dog Coke combo at Costco. We actually, if you're like OG on this channel, you've been watching for a little bit, you will remember we did cover that, and we were just laughing. We're like, that could be a successful coin, but I don't know where it's at now. But you're reminding me of it. All right, so now let's the OURBIT giveaway. Let's go to that because we have it pinned to the 19th. You guys can win ticker Bitcoin merch. So this ticker Bitcoin merch is awesome. We definitely want the pink. We want the pink sweater. We want to ask OURBIT if they could please send us this pink sweater because this thing is dope. We love the pink sweater. We want one of those. Let's see. Yep. So rules for this sign up is that you have to deposit $200 worth of any crypto to OURBIT. Then you have to trade a minimum of $100, and then you get entered into win. There's gonna be five people that will win. So I mean, all you got to do is sign up. I mean, right now, like your odds of winning are very, very big because of the fact that we don't have like hundreds of people signing up. So it's like your margins of winning is pretty big right now. So now's the time. Now's the time. So guys, make sure you do that. Make sure you sign up for all of those links in the description. All right, I should have listened to your Ponky call last week. It pumped like crazy. Oh, guys, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me at all. I just so happen to like Ponky, and I'm talking about it. I don't get paid to do so. I don't think that it's going to be the number one token. I just like it. It's funny. It's like a monkey Pepe for me. Like Ponky, as stupid and as simple as my thesis on Ponky is that it's a monkey Pepe. They were able to really catch that character in a very similar type narrative of Pepe. So it's almost like buying a Pepe on Solana with that similar kind of narrative. That's kind of how I saw Ponky when I saw it for the first time. I was like, oh, it's kind of like a monkey Pepe. And so that's how I look at Ponky. I've always and guys, I like way back. I remember talking about Ponky when it was in this bullish megaphone pattern. And you guys remember I drew Ponky screaming in the chart like it's gonna pump, like, and it basically did. It makes me go, should have freaking bought more. Should have bought more. But I mean, you saw my balance. I mean, if you guys were quick enough to see me click on my Phantom wallet like a dumbass on the live stream, that you see my balance. I don't have as much as I would like, but we at least got a full clip in there. We've been, the thing is like you can't put, I mean, you only got so much money, you know, you DCA as much as you can, and you can do a simple goal as like, hey, I got like 10 tokens that I really like. I want to get $1,000 into each of these tokens and at least do that. At least do that. If you can get $1,000, this is not financial advice. If you can get $1,000 in all your favorite tokens, that's a good setup because then you're thinking, okay, worst case scenario, you can do a 5x on that, maybe a 10x, and then each one of those Well, no. Yeah. I mean, it probably has that $45. I get it. I know. Well, this is my thing because like, if you're investing in something like Ticker Bitcoin, like for me, like Ticker Bitcoin is something I'm still going to DCA into. It's the market cap's not over $1 billion. It's under. Where is it at right now? So I'm just using Ticker Bitcoin as an example of like why you would want to get more than like. Because, like, just to be real, it's just like if you were to buy Dogecoin right now and only put $100, that $100 might turn into 500, might turn into 600, but then that's about the most you're probably going to run on that. So if you want to get some size in a coin that's already like has been up there, it's like it's over. Like for instance, like. People are gonna buy the crap out of Brett. That's one. Brett is a coin that people are probably gonna buy over $1 billion market cap. A coin like Peanut is probably gonna be a damn coin that people run up to damn $10 million or to a $10 billion market cap. The freaking squirrel. So you put $1,000 into, say, Peanut the squirrel, and it goes to a $10 billion market cap, then you can kind of get some decent returns on that. So what my goal is that I've always been like, look, I need to get like over $1,000 or more into each of my coins and just like not really care about what the price is at the moment, just like DCA. Obviously you want to buy on the dips, but it's you do kind of have to go in with a little bit more size when it comes to coins that are in like the $100 million market cap, $200 million market cap. Because then imagine you're in a $200 million market cap and you get $1,000 in that $200 million market cap and it runs to $1 billion. That's a great return. I mean, you can't get that in the stock market. You can't get that in the stock market. That's the thing. Like, you cannot. It is impossible to do that anywhere else. You're not going to get, like, put $1,000 in the stock market in a year, you're going to have $1,000. You might have less. You might have 500. You put it in this bull run and you put $1,000 into one of these tokens, it'll just go crazy. I mean, you got people like Alex Becker right now capitulating, saying, damn it, I'm putting 6 figs in the squirrel, and I'm going to see what happens. I told you guys that I'm probably end up going to do it as a damn experiment. I'm going to put 500 bones, I'm going to put 500 clams into the squirrel, and let's see what happens. I'll do it as an experiment on this channel, and I will show you, okay, here's $500 into the squirrel, and as a social experiment on this channel, we'll see where it goes. And Chris Jeck says, if you don't make at least 200K this bull run, you've done something wrong. What are you saying, Headband? You don't like it because I'm not showing love to anyone? Are you saying that for, hold on, find a project low, like hold on, find a project low, like on your channel, up and coming, will take off, put your money there, they'll appreciate it. I don't get exactly what you're saying, but trying to follow what you're saying. Oh, everything goes up. It kind of right now, guys, it's kind of like throw a dart. Some things are going to go up. Some are going to go up more than others. Hold on. If you put 500 somewhere you support, that is lower. Oh, okay. Well, then they will appreciate it more. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I was only doing it as like an experiment. I was just like, look, I don't want to be a person that's like, damn it, I didn't buy the freaking squirrel. It's just like Pepe. It's like, oh my God, I could have just been buying Pepe the whole freaking time. But mentally though, I tell you what I would rather put another $500 into, and it's ticker Bitcoin. As crazy as that sounds, I know you're like, what? Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, Taninu again. And it's only because, and my wife kind of laughed. She was like, because I told her, I was like, recently with the profits that I made in OURBIT, like I traded up good on OURBIT. I made like $600 in like a day on OURBIT. And I said, I'm going to take these profits. I'm not going to trade them again. I'm going to take them and DCA into Ponky. I bought more Ponky, and I bought more ticker Bitcoin. Both of these coins were under a $250-300 million market cap at the time. And so if I were to really want to like put more money and some size into some coins, it would be those two right now. Because of like Headband said, they're a little lower market cap, but they have good communities behind them. It's got a lot of like good traction. Ticker Bitcoin's got like a lot of like lore and with the Sprotos. The Sproto community comes in hot. I mean, they got the wormhole down on Solana. They're trying to build up the liquidity on Solana, trying to catch the GD Solana traders on Ticker Bitcoin. Yeah, it's got these two narratives playing off. Like when Ethereum breaks 10K, which I think it will, Ticker Bitcoin's going to fly. And then Bitcoin, because it's called Bitcoin, it plays off of these really funny narratives of like people are going to end up saying, well, I bought Bitcoin. And people are going to go, no, you didn't. You bought Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic Inu. They're like, no, I bought Bitcoin. Everyone was telling me to buy Bitcoin. They're like, no, you bought the wrong one. But what do you mean I bought the wrong one? This one went up 15x. What do you mean I bought the wrong one? It's going to be this funny ass like narrative and mainstream media once Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 Inu end up on Fox Business, it's over. It's like it's just going to be like so I that is why it's so funny to me. I think it will do well. Just off that fact alone. Ticker Bitcoin will be on Fox News and we will pay them. And then Chris Jex is asking, what's the next Pepe? It's Pepe. That's the next Pepe. Pepe. People are always wondering, what's the next Pepe? I would go as far as the next Pepe is Wojak. There you go. There you go. Pepe's the next Pepe. And if you want anything else that I'll tell you that could be just as successful as Pepe, it's Wojak. I have this theory that the Wojak team is the Pepe team. Have you guys thought about that? I actually think that the Wojak team is the same as the Pepe team. I could be crazy. I don't know, but it came out around the same time. Came out in 2023 when we were trying to make memes great again. Wojak is one of the OG like meme narratives, and it has this similar like feeling when I see them bull posting, and they're like, guys, did you forget about Wojak? It's like the most memeable character of what our culture is in crypto and just in general, like the counterculture system or counterculture. They understand this. They understand Wojak. So yeah. Oh, and another good one. Like if you guys were saying, okay, well, yeah, well, what's another one? Headband makes a good point. NPCs is the same. It's kind of it's cut from the same cloth. It's cut from the same cloth. So you could kind of speculate down the list. Okay, you got MogCoin, you got SPX 6900, you got Wojak, you got NPC, you have what are some other like big cult coins that are kind of coming out right? A Popcat. But I attribute a basket of cryptos being around the same time, over a year old, and have matured and have basically solidified like kind of a blueprint in a way of these certain meme coin narratives. And I'll attribute them to what I just said, is that these tokens, and I'll just do something simple. You guys can do this too. It's really easy to do this. You go to Deck Screener, go to Ethereum, even though Ethereum's dead. It's going to go down, man. No one's going to use Ethereum because the gas fees are too high. If you're complaining about the gas fees being too high, you ain't got enough money in this game, baby. You ain't got enough money in the game, son. If you're worrying about a freaking gas fee. All right. I used to complain about the gas fee too, and then you realize, oh yeah, the gas fee is a feature. It makes Jeets not sell out immediately when the thing's pumping. That's why people get cheated on Solana, because guess what? Your cheap gas fees makes it to where thousands of tokens are going to get created all in the same fucking day, and then you're going to get cheat sellers. Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about the reason why there's so much liquidity in some of these tokens right here on Ethereum? Is because you can't sell them like you would on a Solana. No one's going to tell you that. No one's going to tell you that. They're just going to tell you, oh, the ETH chain, the gas fees. It's like, come on. Now, watch this. Look at the coins that have a year of traction. Over a year. Study them. You got Wojak, and look at the liquidity too. Look at the liquidity. 7.9 mil on Wojak. It's over a year old, and it's only at $108 million market cap. Now, look at and even God, this isn't even a meme. This is an actual layer 2 project, a layer project on Ethereum, ENA. 7 months ago, $8 million liquidity, 1.7 bill. That's something that we've talked about, but get that out of the way. I want to just mention the memes. SPX 6900, like we said, over a year old, $10 million liquidity, under a bill. That's 500, and that's probably a lot with the help of Murad. Murad really helped SPX kind of push it up. He added this as in his list as a meme coin supercycle token. And then you got things like I said, Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu came out around the same time as Pepe and Wojak and SPX 6900 and MogCoin. So these coins all came out around the same time, have built up a year's worth of selling, buying, consolidation, run-ups, bear market, kind of, small beginnings or endings of the bear market in 2023, because then going into this year, we're obviously in a bull market. I mean, we've been in a bull market. Now we're in the bull run. So I want you guys to still pay attention to coins like this that are just a year old. They're a year old, but they've had some time to mature. So you got Pepe, over a year old. Whoops. I like to go to the liquidity, market cap. What happened? Oh, what did I do? I messed up my list. Okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah, this is why if you're like thinking, okay, this is a long-winded answer to be like, what should I buy if I don't want to buy Pepe? Well, this is how you can go down the list and be like, okay, well, Pepe's obviously the top dog. It's got like $66 million liquidity. It's 8.5 billion in terms of ETH. Well, like I said, I think Wojak is a great narrative, and it's at a really good accumulation zone. $100 million market cap is a pretty damn good entry, and I think that this thing can really do some damage because of the fact that what I just said, it's an already established cultured narrative. Why all that liquidity but no price action? Because they're prepared for people to trade and buy and sell like madmen. That's why. If you start to see liquidity really getting up there, you got all that liquidity, it's because they're prepared to be the top token in the top 5. That's why. The liquidity is there to be able to handle what is inevitably going to happen. ETH is still going to solidify itself as the dominant liquidity chain for memes, even though Solana is coming up the ranks. That is my personal opinion. That's why I bought a spot whole Ethereum. That's why most of my meme coins I hold are on ETH. Even though I know the gas prices might get crazy, but guess what? I'm holding my coins on my freaking wallet on ETH, and I got some base chain too. I got Brett on base. What else do I have on chain? But yeah, mostly I'm holding on, I'm holding this stuff in my wallet on chain, and that's just how I'm doing it. That's how I'm sticking to it. That's my strategy, because I'm paying attention to what I think is going to be multi-cycle. I'm paying attention to what's going to be multi-cycle in my channel, and just like Headband said, I'm going to survive. Like, I will survive. I will survive. Your plays are so safe that your channel can't fail, and you're so dead on your conviction, and that's what we're going to stick to. Because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be like Bilbo, where it's, butters. I'm like, butter scraped over too much bread. Like, but what I mean by multi-cycle is that, like, it doesn't mean I'm not going to take profits. Like, I'm going to take profits. I'm going to take profits. Like, I'm not going to sell everything. Like, I don't want to be that that guy that sells the whole bag. Like, I've been DCAing in, and then I'm going to DCA out. And if it means that I'm holding in the bear market 25% of whatever that coin was, I'm prepared to eat the 25% and it go to zero. I'm prepared for it, but I'm going to test out holding that 25% of whatever that token is. Maybe it's Harry Potter, maybe it's Pepe. And then I'm going to let's go. Let's see if in that next cycle, let's see if our bear market is a little smaller and a little shorter than what they've been historically. Because if you believe that we're in the biggest damn thing we could ever be in right now early, then this market is going to go to like a $20 trillion, $30 trillion market valuation. And then you would be okay. Yeah, like, you don't want a full, this is my, opinion. It's my suggestion. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but there is something to be said about the moon bag, where it's like, you have your conviction plays, you bought whatever it is, and then the market starts to go. It starts to heat up. We got Bitcoin going at $200,000 per Bitcoin. Things are pumping. That's the time where you start to kind of go, okay, let me pay myself. Let me do something with my efforts of me holding. And then as long as you're taking out your initial investment and some on the top, so then you can pay yourself, okay, I invested $1,000 into Ponky and now I have 20K. Take 10K off of it, keep the other in there, and just see what happens. Because at a point, it goes to zero, you completely saved yourself, and that's an easy way that you can just know, okay, I took the risk off. Some people do it a lot earlier. They might be like, yo, I bought this and I'm 3x up. I'm going to take it right now and just hold it and not do crap. So, and then you're wondering another token that could be the great counter narrative or trade for people that don't want to buy Pepe because they think it's too expensive. I think here's 2 tokens, or actually 3. You got a Poo Epistasia, Wojak, and Bobo. So the Bobo community is very strong. Still, it's a very similar market cap to Wojak. Liquidity's good. Liquidity's up there. And the Bobo meme is a very recognizable meme. So you can almost trade off of that and be like, okay, what is the internet culture meme? What's the most recognizable ones for retail? And then that's how you can go, oh, okay, so they'll probably recognize Pepe. They might recognize that bear, the Bobo bear. And they'll recognize the Wojak character. They'll recognize that. And honestly, guys, I feel as crazy as it sounds, the retail might start to recognize the dog with hat, because they're like, what? dog with hat doesn't really, that's it. It's just dog with hat. And then they might just start to be like, well, yeah, it's dog with hat. It's dog with hat. You saw it on the Vegas Sphere, and there you go. I mean, but I think that the easiest way that you could trade on the retail thesis, because all you're doing right now, if you're smart, is you're trying to buy the stuff that you think retail is going to FOMO into. Not crypto Twitter, not the YouTubers, not the KOLs, but what is retail going to feel like they are missing out on? What are they going to feel like they're missing out on? And you got to attribute things like the adoption of the Coinbase wallet. People start downloading that Coinbase wallet, and then they start to see the trending swaps, what's happening. They're going to recognize some stuff. They might not recognize some. They might see this, they might see that. I don't know, but like your job right now is to decide for yourself, what are they going to buy? What are they going to buy? Yeah, it's going to be a recognizable narrative for retail to bet on some of these things. Now, this is the reason why maybe, just maybe, things like the peanut the squirrel, because of, we got UFC fighters talking about the squirrel. They're attributing the squirrel narrative with the Doge narrative. And so, who knows? The squirrel might end up being the pick for retail to be like, yeah, I can't believe they killed that freaking squirrel, man. I'm buying the token. It could be that dumb. It could be that easy. And then all of a sudden the squirrel flips Pepe and we're like, shit. And then Alex Becker's like, see, I told you. But I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for it. Which is why we might put $500 in the squirrel. Just so we can be like, yes. Yes. Have you ever heard the squirrel call? It sounds like this. You ever hear that sound? That's a squirrel. That's going to be, everyone is going to be doing that. I've officially lost my mind. If you guys are here for it, I haven't even checked how many people are watching. I could be literally talking to myself right now, talking to one person. I could be talking to one person right now, but we have no idea what's happening. Oh, let's see. How many people are on Twitter? Hello to all the Twitter people. Hello to all of the X watches out there. We got 23 people watching on X. We have 19 people watching on YouTube. We are streaming for way too long. I don't know why we're still streaming. Why are we still streaming right now? We've been streaming for almost 2 hours. What is the deal? Oh, yeah, we passed 3,000 subscribers! Yes! Yes! We finally freaking did it. I'm telling you guys, I almost freaking quit. Like, I almost quit. But I told myself, I'm not a quitter. I'm not a damn quitter. Told myself, I'm not going to freaking quit. You don't just get shit handed to you overnight. There's one thing that you can pull from Gary Vee, besides, because I know he's got this garbage NFT project. V-Friends. Did you holding a V-Friend? No, anything that Gary Vee, if you want to get from him, is that, yo, you got to grind. You don't realize that when you see people that are successful right now, you didn't see the nights of them like in a ball, like crying because they feel like they're a damn loser, or they're just grinding to the point to where they're like, oh my God, like can I do this anymore? Like you don't see what it actually takes. You just want the fast thing. You want the fast payout. You want the thing now. No, like all the things that I have now, all the things that I had now is because I fucking grinded and I worked for it. I didn't just sit around and just hope that it'll come to me. Like I went through some dark periods to get to this point. It doesn't just happen like that. You gotta believe in yourself and believe in something and fight. Like Trump. Like that's what that means. That is the American spirit. That's more than just the American spirit. That's the spirit of human beings. Don't give up. Fight for what you believe in. If you don't, no one will do it for you. No one's going to do this shit for you. They're not going to. It's not happening. Unless you do something about it. Headband's telling me I need to go to Twitter. I don't know what's happening. Check my notifications. Are people like lighting me up on Twitter right now? They're like, "Shut up, dude. Don't know what you're freaking saying." Oh no! Oh, this is cool news. You guys, so we're talking about memes. You're wondering like, what's some popular memes right now? Cat. If you guys are familiar with Simon's Cat, this thing got major Binance support. Got listed on Binance. It's the BNB meme coin. Simon's Cat is now expanding to Solana. So that's pretty cool. So if you're into the Simon's Cat narrative, this might be one of the most popular cat tokens that comes out of this run. I don't have any. I just know of it. All right, what's the notifications here? Oh, you're so sweet, Headband. It says, please watch Dano Crypto 904. He streams twice a day, every day, and has a real fun grasp on crypto and humor. Well, you, my friend, are a sweetie. The reason why I think that I get such a jazz is I have people like you in here to keep me on my toes. Okay, oh, you clipped it. Oh, it's a clip. Oh, I didn't realize it's a damn clip. Oh, it's a Twitch clip. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Have you ever heard the squirrel call? It sounds like this. You ever hear that sound? That's a squirrel. That's exactly how those squirrels sound, though. If you've ever listened to a squirrel calling out from the tree, that's what they sound like. It is so funny. And for the longest time, I didn't realize that was squirrels. I was like, God, what does that sound, man? It's like, it sounds like some freaking bird getting choked. I'm like, oh, it's a squirrel. It's a damn squirrel. That's going to be all of the peanut holders. We're just going to hear like from the mountaintop, like all the people, patron saint Peanut the squirrel. All right, Peanut the squirrel. All right, so speaking of Peanut the squirrel, let's end the stream on Peanut. Let's end the stream on Peanut. All right, so this is what happened. You had this couple in New York. If you don't know the story, long story short, couple in New York, famous for rescuing animals, and I think that's what they did, is that like they set up a foundation of rescuing animals, and they had their own rescue pet, two of them, one of them being Peanut and one of them being a raccoon. Don't remember the name of the raccoon, but rumors started to go around. Someone complained, somehow caught wind, and then the New York basically just said, yeah, we're gonna take your squirrel and we're gonna kill it. They euthanized the squirrel and the raccoon, and people were absolutely outraged. They were like, wow, you guys used all of these resources to track down the squirrel and kill it, and you are letting all of these illegal immigrants into the United States, and just so it was just like a slap in the face to us as a culture and us as Americans that like, wow, like this is what we spend our resource dollars on, to kill a squirrel instead of actually doing real work. And so now there was a meme coin. Obviously, anytime there's a narrative, if you're in crypto and there's a narrative, it's going to have a coin connected to it. There's probably going to be 10 coins created all at the same fucking time. Your job is to go, oh, what do I buy? And then all of a sudden something comes out of the woodwork that is the token, and you end up buying that. It's just like the Matt Fuhrer characters. There was like 5 Bretts. There was like 5 different Bretts. One of them was the original Brett. One of them was maybe the original Brett on base. And then now we just see, okay, there's the Brett that's over $1 billion. Now we have the peanut token, which is now over $1 billion. And so this is how this ends up becoming what it is now. And you get people like Alex Becker making a video saying, damn, this thing might actually go to 10 billion because of the fact of it being memed and also mentioned at events like UFC. One of the fighters that won a UFC fight actually ended up saying, man, we need retribution. We need retribution for Peanut. Like he said something like that. Where is it? It's on my Twitter. Let me go to the Twitter because I reposted it and I was like, damn it, I'm gonna have to buy the freaking squirrel now. I said I wasn't gonna buy it. I said I was like, nope, I'm staying away from it. I am not going to buy the squirrel. And then I saw this and I was like, shit. I said, man, I'm gonna have to buy the squirrel now. Where's the... Oh, and this is so funny. Sorry, guys. Real quick, do you want to see the funniest reaction face ever when someone is telling a lie? This is how you need to look at them next time someone tells a lie.
You met Satoshi in Seattle in 1993. Yes. He also came to you in a dream. You have an...
Okay. Oh, I muted myself. Okay. This is the funniest. This is so funny. This is so funny. What should I caption this? What should I? Oh, I got a perfect one. Since everyone thinks that ETH is dead. When someone says ETH is dead. When someone says ETH is dead, this is perfect. When someone said ETH is dead. Oh, man. That's too good. I gotta stop. All right, guys. Actually, I think I need to stop streaming right now because I'm about to go. Once I get past like the 2-hour mark, I think I start losing my mind. I start going a little crazy. It goes down the tubes from there, guys. But just pray that my whiff trade doesn't get liquidated, because then I know my team of people, aka my wife. Really, you know what the Dano crypto team is? It's literally me and then my wife as my like balancer. My wife is like the one. She's like, I'm like, what's my code word if I start to literally go off the rails? She's like, code words Ada, Cardano. When I start saying like if she says Cardano, then I gotta go. Cardano, Cardonzo. But yeah, guys, pray for me that my freaking whiff trade doesn't get smacked. Where you see this support, it's probably gonna go down to this support. My liquidation level is at $3.24. So $3.24 is right. It's right there. That's okay. So this is where I could get liquidated on that trade. If it bounces from here, we're going to $5. If it goes down here, everything else is wrecked because probably the market's crashing. People are really kind of capitulating a little bit from this top and the momentum got sliced. I don't think that's going to happen. I have more on the cards for it recovering and going probably more up to all-time highs. I think there might be a lagging indicator of retail coming in, and WIF is perfectly set up, I think, for on the Coinbase side to catch some retail attention and think, oh, did I miss Doge? Maybe I might buy the other dog thing. And then I'm kind of just counter narrative trading this. I have a profit take set at $5, which would be the brand new all-time high for Dog with Hat. So let's have a little bit of patience and let's see if this can play out. But we're in the Litecoin trade. We are in the Pepe trade. We are in the WIF trade. Like I said, we're also in the Phantom trade, the FTM. We're very bullish on Phantom. And then we're also in the XRP trade. XRP has been speculated that it's going to at least run up back to its all-time highs. And hopefully the XRP army doesn't dump on us all and sell right when it hits back into those all-time highs, because it's a big chance that we do that. And you can see from the previous market, if we go to XRP, it's like it could see a nice little sell resistance up at that all-time high, which basically we are, if you're looking at the all-time high 196, we are 73% away from that. We're 73% away from that. So even then, you still got some room to grow with XRP if you're trying to be bullish and speculate on XRP. I know there's a lot of controversy on XRP. The way that I'm kind of trading on this market is I'm like, look, I bought spot ETH. I think people are wrong on ETH. I think that even though XRP has a lot of baggage on it and it's got some sell pressure at those levels, it might pop to $3. And so then we're also in the trade for things like Pepe, like we were bullish on Pepe. We think Litecoin is going to go to, minimum $500 this cycle. And so we have a take profit set on that. So, oh, nice. Awesome. Yeah. If you can do the shuffle, if you can do the truffle shuffle that Headband's doing, then give it a shot. You can see Litecoin here doing this nice little swoopage. Target here, 120. Nice. I'm kind of chilling. I'm not doing the swap. I'm not doing the thing where I'm like, let me go from here to here. I'm just like, look, I'm trading aggressively. I'm taking profits when I see it. I'm not leaving money on the table. And then the moment that I start to make those profits, I take those profits and I DCA it into the things that I like. Because I want to hold those into next year, regardless. Like, we're going to see all this volatility. We're going to have price is going up, consolidation going down, and oh, well, the headband, I'll tell you what I did with my XRP. I closed, you guys saw me last weekend, last week on Friday. It was either Thursday or Friday. I closed my XRP trade. I closed it. Right before the massive pump. Literally, I could have made like 3K on a just clip, 3K clip, boom, done on XRP in one single trade. And instead, I made like 500, which is still good. I made 500 on the XRP trade, but man, I could have made more. But I told myself if I close it and it goes up the next day, I won't be mad. And then I wake up and it goes up like 100%. I was like, I'm not mad. But it happens like that sometimes. But all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We got the stream up to 30 likes. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I know it's kind of hard to stick with a literal 3-hour-long live stream. So the guys, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for anyone who has been on this channel watching for a while. We really appreciate you guys. We love every single one of you. And yeah, we just appreciate all of you very much. And I don't know, is there anything else to talk about? I think that's it. I think that's it. I gotta stop running my mouth. But we love every single one of you guys, and we really appreciate you. Thank you for coming into the stream today. On Monday, we're going to be doing another live stream later today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see where the market is going to go, and hopefully you guys are making some money. And if you're not, you will. You just got to be patient. You got to be a little bit patient sometimes in these markets. I know there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of things that are going to pull you one direction, pull you here, pull you there, but just sit down and have a plan and a strategy, execute it, and just stress test it. See how it does. See, once you actually start to have a plan and execute it, just watch how things start to go your way a little bit, because you start to focus. You're not jumping around. You're not flopping and groping, as CryptoFace would say. You have a plan. So what is it? Do you have one? If you don't, get one. All right. With that being said, guys, we'll see you on the next live stream. And that's all I got to say. Peace out.